Hi, I am Mr. Dirty Sketch, and about a month ago, I released my most complex and most ambitious YouTube project to date. I released a 14-minute short film animated entirely on FlipaClip. You probably know FlipaClip. It's the animation app that kids use to make furry cartoons and whatnot. And you might be wondering, why of all animation softwares did I use an app for Android, and why did I decide to make such a massive project on it? Well, besides FlipaClip being my niche on YouTube, I wanted to prove you can do quite impressive things with the simplest of tools if you have the creativity and skill. And in the end of the day, it sounded fun to me, even though it took me 4 years. But if you have friends or a crew doing it with you, you can make it much faster than I did. I see a lot of FlipaClip animators collabing with each other, and in this video, I will give you the tools and techniques I used to create my movie. The creative process. First and foremost, write a script. If you have a crew, or even if you're doing it alone, have a screenplay ready, or at least a treatment. A treatment will be a simple text going through the entire story of your film. Don't make it too poetic or too literary. It is meant to go straight to the point. Remember, this script or treatment is a document meant to keep you and your crew on the same page. After that, create your storyboard. That is my favorite part of the pre production because it's where you establish the shots and the visual language of the film. You'll have to find your own voice. I cannot teach you how to tell a story visually, but I can say what I do to achieve my style. I am very inspired by old Disney and Warner Brothers cartoons. That is where I get my slapstick humor from, but I try to mix it with very beautiful and elegant animation. When I'm directing, I try to keep as much information as possible in one single shot, forcing me to create scenes that are a bit more creative than just your typical show something, cut to something else, then cut again. Another thing that I love to do is having one shot start in one frame composition and end in a different frame composition, almost like having two shots in one, like I did in this scene where Colleen is running and gets to the edge of a cliff. Some of the features I use the most. There are many tools that I used a lot, but hands down, the one I used the most was the import image feature. This is a relatively new feature added to FlipaClip, and with it, you can create any sort of camera motion you want. What you do is, you paint a background on a different app. The one I use is IB's Paint, and then you import the image onto FlipaClip. You adjust the scale of the image, and now you click copy on the lower screen. Now you can, frame by frame, move the picture slightly to create a sense that a camera is passing by a landscape. It's what I use to create this shot, and many more. To help you guide the movement and make it as clean as possible, turn the grid on and adjust it to your liking. Now you can follow the lines and make your motion cleaner and smoother. Another feature that has very recently been added onto FlipaClip, and I would have used it a lot if I had it when I first started the animation, is the blur and smudge tools. One particular shot that I wish I had done, and now with the blur tool I could have, is the shallow depth of field, where the background is blurred and the foreground is clear, only to then switch, making the foreground blurred and the background clear. Like this scene here in Jurassic Park. This camera technique makes the animation more dynamic and gives a more professional vibe to your animation, even though it's done in a very simple app. Another great tool is the smudge tool. With it, you can add motion blur to your animation, like here in this quick ball animation that I did. So this is the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a very short video, but I just wanted to hop in here just to tell you guys what were some of the techniques that I used to create my movie, right? And I know there's more. There's some directorial choices that I made. Maybe if you guys want me to, I could do an analysis and a commentary on the choices that I made narratively. So yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna leave you guys with a compilation of times Pedro, the main character, got hurt or something went wrong for him.
Ah!